Okay, so the other big question everybody asks is, what do we do with our porta potty when we're not using it? So what like everybody's catching on to now is these like square cubes here. You can get them anywhere off Amazon, really cheap, and they just fold up to nothing. So just so everybody doesn't know, who doesn't know, you need a certain type of porta potty for them to fit in. So this is how you do it. So you turn it upside down. This is what I do. Turn it upside down, and then you put the lid on the top of it like that, because when you just want to lift it off, the toilet's there ready to use. So when you get to your campsite, you put your toilet to wherever you need it, your porta potty, and I have the Porta Potti 335, and that seems to be the right size for it to fit in. I actually had a bigger one and I sold it, and then got the smaller one just so I could use it for this purpose. The one I had, the next one up, just seemed a little bit too big for the van. So you get these fold up cubes like that, and you just have to sort of make sure you get the right measurements. So my cube, which folds up, is, it says here 35 centimeters by 38. Just check up here. 38. So it's 38 square, but that's the top of the lid that when it goes on, which is much bigger. But the actual size of the square itself is, yeah, 35, 36 on the outside, but it's more like 35, isn't it, when it slides in, by 35 square. Okay, because this is where we all let ourselves down. So actually my box will say it's 35 or 36 square, depending on. So how big's the porta potty? I don't know, because it goes out to the lips, doesn't it? It's about 33 by about 35. So you're looking at 35 to 36 square, aren't you? But as I say, it's enough, a little bit of a stretch, these lips at the bottom here, for it to go over. That's probably the mistakes people make. It just needs a little bit of a stretching before it goes on. So even if you're looking at something that comes 36 square, that's the thing that fits on. And then when you've got your porta potty out, just turn it round and put the lid on it like that, and you can sit on it. It just becomes a seat, either a seat in your van or a seat in your awning. But when I'm not using it, let's just say I've got the toilet back in, and put the seat like that, just over there. So what I've done is just put a little bit of Velcro on there, but it sort of came off. I was looking away to keep it there, but when I'm driving around, it doesn't seem to come off at all. But it just seems to look and fit in all right into the van. So what I'll do is I'll put it in one more time just to show you how it all goes in. Steady this camera. Okay, right. Threfford Porta Potti. Over the top, push it down, put the lid on the top bit there, just back in my van, put it up there, and there you go, done, job done. So that's what I've done with mine.